Is it possible to buy a fake iPhone in Lusaka? That's the question we asked in an article on our website last year. And the conclusion was that it is not possible to buy a fake iPhone in any of the reputable shops here in Lusaka. There might be fake iPhones in circulation, but with all the hundreds and hundreds of iPhones we have serviced over the last couple of years here, we have yet to see a fake one. That is until last December, when a customer walked in with what appeared to be a dead iPhone 6 Plus, which actually turned out to be fake. I have it here, together with a genuine iPhone 6 Plus. Can you tell which is which? Let's have a closer look. So these are the two iPhones, and I picked them up. I've already loosened the screens so that we can open them. But I think it's clear that they are very much looking the same. And they both have a click to their home buttons, and the buttons are pretty much identical. They have a different feel to the material, although both are clearly aluminium. But I think just by looking at them, you can be fooled, no question about it. Unfortunately, the fake iPhone that was brought in was dead, so I have not looked at the software yet. I hope to revive it and basically compare it to what a real iPhone looks like in use, because I think that's really where it is very clear very quickly. But for now, what I want to show you is opening it. This is what a real iPhone looks like inside, and most models share the same layout. The screen comes off as a screen assembly. It has the contacts up here. The camera, the front camera, and the microphones are up here. The home button has an assembly here. And then the screen contacts are up here, they connect here. That's the back camera. This is the antenna area. It has a large battery, fits very snugly alongside the motherboard, or the engine, as many people call it. This is the main speaker and the charging connector and the headphone jack down here. Everything fits very snugly together. There isn't much room here for anything. So let's leave that aside. Now let's look at the fake iPhone. We just open it up here. It is vastly different. Look at this. This is how a fake iPhone looks like inside, more or less. This is just a shell. So you can see the frame, which in the genuine iPhone actually contains all the components. Here is just an empty frame, and you can see the embossed Apple logo on the back side. It is machined aluminium, but every component is basically attached to the screen itself, and they look vastly different. Of course, there are a few things that you can pick out just by visual inspection. This is the main speaker and the charging connector. The battery, obviously, which far from fitting snugly, is just sort of slapped on there, and with all these plastic bits here. Here's the camera here, and the rest, this motherboard looks very different. It is inside where the illusion falls flat. And as I said, I hope to be able to revive it so I can actually switch it on and look at how the software looks.